You waiting to update your TTS or something like that?
What's the password?
It's Dave.
Okay.
So the invite should be in general. You should be able to just click a button. There you go.
Yeah, I know. I had the password request.
Oh, okay, interesting. So I actually have a proper, like a real spinner.
I also picked up some of those coins, by the way. So I also have a batch of those. I needed to restock on mine anyways. Okay. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Sir, yes, sir.
Did you find a solution, by the way, for the spinner?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm playing with it right now.
No, I'm not in TTS, but like in like real life.
Oh, that was part of my Game Crafter order.
Oh, okay.
They sell like the plastic spinner arrow things, and then I just ordered like a card with the graphic on it, like two of them. So I ordered two little plastic spinners and two cards with the graphic on it, and like a square mat, and I'll just drill a hole and put the spinners together. So it should be fun.
Yeah, Stu, I want to do a meetup sometime this week with you, and just I really want to get the Potion Commotion rule book done, just so that we can get that printed and ready for con, and then when I do printing for that, I'll get the pirate booty cards all printed out as along with the these cards. So.
Gotcha.
Okie dokie. Are we gonna be playing a round of this? Like, was there any rules changes to this?
Well, it was just that that costing that I had suggested. Remember, I wanted to. I just wanted to see how that felt.
Yeah. So let's do a rerun of how to play the game. Do we have the rules? Where are they?
I don't have them available to. I can quickly make it into a PDF and upload them if you want.
I know we had them somewhere in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I have there's rules, but in as a link. I think there's a link to rules. I'm not sure how up to date that.
Okay, yeah, I have the PDF.
File is.
This will work for time being. I think there's a few notes that we had to change, but I just want to refresh on everything.
I can actually.
I like the Adobe stock Davy Jones locker.
Yeah, maybe they didn't bother getting the.
Yeah.
removing that, trying to remove the what you call it, watermark.
It's like the YouTube videos where it's like the stock, like it's like Imager or whatever. It's like right on it. Like they don't even try to hide it on the YouTube videos now.
Yeah. There we go. If you want to look at it.
Nice. Very good use of space. Yeah, we place the compass spinner at the center of the table alongside the doubloons. So we got everything basically set up already.
Yeah.
1 to 2 players, games with 3 players begin with 24 doubloons.
Well, we're not sure. That's at the 4% rate. So I don't know how many. I've got 24 here right now, but I don't know how many we'll end up needing.
Yeah, I think the 32 worked really well for the 4-player game that I was working. I played.
Yeah.
I don't see 32 or needing more than 32. I think.
No. But I'm just not sure. I think we can reduce that number, but because we're not taking 4 every time we turn in a set, so I think that's going to be a little less.
Okay. The player that's furthest north goes first. I think you beat us both by a couple 100 miles. So
at least.
Yeah. It's you're definitely gonna start us off. Player 2 receives 1+1 doubloon. Player 3 receives +2.
So there should be. Do we actually mention? Shuffle the deck movie cards. Deal each player. Keep the deck. Each player takes a ship playmat. And a doubloon. Okay, so basically we each get a doubloon, and then the players. So everybody starts with 1 doubloon, but then depending on what the player order is, you will get another one. So player number 2. So that was Alex's number 2. So you get 2 doubloons altogether, right? And then Stu, you're player 3.
So
you'll get 3 doubloons. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so I will spin the spinner.
Yeah, on your turn, you spin the compass spinner. Boing.
Oh, we actually have to take 4 cards
divvy out
each.
the cards, yeah.
Yeah. There we
go. Do we say that somewhere? Keep the deck next to Davy Jones. Placement cards.
Says shuffle
each player.
The deck and deal 4 cards to each player.
Okay, yeah. Each
After
player takes a ship placement card. Okay, yeah. So we did actually state that. I just wanted to make sure that wasn't something we accidentally.
Yeah, we did say it. Okay, so I am going to request from Alex. I want a pirate.
And at this point, I have to give you something.
You have to give me something, but you don't have to give me a pirate.
Yeah. And you can challenge me if I don't give you a pirate. So.
Well, no, you can challenge me if I think you didn't give me a pirate.
Correct. Yeah.
Put it face down.
Yeah. So there you go.
It's a new rule just for Alex. Alex always has to give the correct card.
I'm just gonna take this because I want just to see what happens. Okay, and then I'm going to place.
Do I draw a card now?
My booty. Yeah, you draw a card. It says, basically, it says at the end of my turn, make sure all pirates have 4 cards. So.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's. No, at 5. Shit.
gonna say, could always just quick shuffle.
Yeah. Okay. Now it is Alex's turn. Oh, right. Yeah.
Okay.
That was Alex, right?
Yeah. But I get the Kraken because he challenged me, so I can't challenge myself. But neither of you were challenged, so it's okay.
Yeah.
It's just a way to make sure that people aren't getting teamed up on. Okay.
I was here. I think we ended up.
Use the flick.
Well, I think where everyone was like asking you and only you.
Well, I would ask Davey, but someone already used up his. So I'm going to ask Stu, do you have a pirate?
You could also just not ask somebody.
There, you take your gold.
Oh, yeah.
You get the gold right away.
Thank you.
Why you gotta do this to me?
No, I think I have to ask, right?
Yeah, you have to ask.
Yeah, ask another
you
pirate.
do. You do have to. Okay, yeah. I'm just.
I want my bonuses. I ain't here for nothing.
That's
so. How do I do a challenge? Place a coin on the card to challenge them. Doink. Flip the card to check. Oh. Okay, so we got a cannon early on.
Damn it.
With a cannon.
Now I'm not. I'm not sure if this is to punish. They basically. But it's actually good. It's to a certain extent because he can't. You haven't put anything on your deck.
But I still have to give him a doubloon.
Yeah.
I didn't have any pirates.
Well, you could have given him something else.
No, that was a good play. I actually was going to take you up on that, but then I was like, I'll take the chances. So yeah, if the requester takes the card, you yell cannonball and send one of their revealed cards to the Davy Jones locker. You don't have any cards, so nothing gets sent to Davy Jones locker. So that was a great time for you to play that as well, early game.
But I still lost the doubloon from it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Which hurts
you're
real
one
bad.
of the more wealthy ones in this crew. There's only 3 of us. Okay, your turn.
I'm not the poorest. Oh my goodness.
Are we going to end up being just like the person who asks is asked? Like everybody who's asking has the Kraken. I wonder if we're going to break that pattern.
Pirate.
Well, Stu can always ask me, and then that'll break the pattern.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, which I see. Here's the thing, though. I don't know if you're gonna try to screw me over now.
You can always call his bluff.
Give me a pirate, Alex.
I didn't like the look of those coins. It's just a graphic that I found online, just really quick, like chintzy graphic, and it looks fantastic as a coin in TDS.
Yeah, no, I was like, they look like those chocolate coins. I want to eat one.
Yeah, don't eat them. Alex, give me a pirate.
There, you can have my last pirate.
Don't forget to take your...
Okay, well, there's absolutely no way you were going to comply and give me a pirate that early, so I'm 100% challenging it because you were lying to me. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hey, I gave Davey pirate the first try.
He did. So now you play a card to your... there you go.
And then because I played the card and asked me to, I get another doubloon. Yes.
No. You it's that you got that doubloon. You should have got that doubloon. You asked for a pirate, so it's basically when you ask.
I'm confused.
Okay, the way it's now, that's something I think we may not have in the rules.
Spin the compass spinner. Ask another pirate who doesn't have a Kraken token for a booty card. If the spinner landed on a booty card type you asked for, you receive a free doubloon.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's just about asking. So are you?
So because I asked for a pirate, that means I get a doubloon.
You get the doubloon. You should have got the doubloon already. I thought.
No,
But
I never
think we've
grabbed
been
it.
divvying out the doubloons early. I don't think you get one if you don't ask for the thing that you spun. You don't get a doubloon for free.
Oh no. You have to have asked for the thing that the spinner lands on. Yeah.
Right. I asked for a pirate.
Which you did, yeah. But you should do that after you ask.
Gotcha.
As soon as you ask, you grab the thing. Yeah. I thought I'd given you one already, but maybe not. Anyways, so it is now my turn.
So you have to ask Stu for treasure.
Stu, if I want to ask for treasure.
No.
I think one world for 3 players, because right now it's very predictable who's going to go next. We might want to throw in something where you can spend a coin to move the Kraken token. Just so that it's not always like, so someone can break it up, because like if you know that I have all the treasure or something, then it would be like, well, I know he's gonna lie, which I know Stu's a giant liar.
How's that supposed to mean?
I would challenge that. Can other players challenge this?
No. Get out of here.
There. Feel it. And it's a treasure. Ha ha ha! You get my gold. Oh my goodness, you're walking away with this. And I'll just put that there.
Haha, my
they never expect honesty.
Oh, I did get I should have gotten a gold for
because you asked for a treasure.
Yeah.
The most unpredictable pirate is an honest pirate.
Okay. My turn?
Yep.
Do I have my flicky? Okay. Well, Dave, do you have a pirate?
Oh shit! Okay.
Well, I wonder what you have in there. I see how it is. Oh, I'm gonna challenge that.
Pretty much every card is gonna get challenged.
Yeah. Give me your coin. Get out of here. Try to blow me up. I see how it is. I'll take this. I'm going to load up my thing. Put that over here. Okay. Over to you, Stu.
Wait, isn't it? I thought it was David's turn. Or did I just like completely zone? Oh yeah, I forgot. He challenged my. Man, I'm developing early onset Alzheimer's. Jeez. Treasure. I can't ask David. Alex, do you have any treasure?
I might have some. How much would you give me for some?
I don't know. Let's just find out, I guess.
I'll give you a map if you give me 2 coins.
Alright, that was kind of funny. I'm just gonna take it. Thanks.
Damn.
And I get a coin for asking for treasure.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Bastard.
Shaggy said zoinks. Velma said jinkies. Daphne said jeepers. What did Fred say? Fred says treasure. You ever heard the way Fred says treasure in Scooby-Doo?
No.
He always says treasure.
I need to
Okay.
rewatch the old Scooby-Doos as like background noise. That's a good series.
Oh wait, this is.
Yeah, it's great.
No,
We have the whole set on DVD. I want. Okay, Stu. I need an island.
An island?
Yes.
I was trying to think of a song involving island, but I can't think of one.
Islands in the Stream. Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers.
For some reason, I was thinking of Ocean Man. I don't know why.
Another option, by the way, that we could do is to move the Kraken token. We could reveal one or two cards from your hand, or you could reveal your hand, and then you can move someone's token. Because then what you're doing is giving out a lot of information to everybody else, but you get to have more control. Like, you could bully someone, but you're absolutely just giving up most of your your hidden information. I wouldn't say a whole hand, but at least like one or two cards. Like, reveal two cards and you can move the Kraken token, and then that'll allow you to have a little bit more flexibility.
Yeah,
or you just pay a coin.
3-player game. Yeah, like in a 2-player game, you wouldn't even use the Kraken. Right? So.
Well, the Kraken token in there would just be an identifier of whose turn it was. You're just fighting each other. That's what I did with the other group.
Okay.
Yeah.
I shoot Alex. Yep.
There we go.
Is there a hotkey that you're using to get the flick?
F5.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so there we go. Oh, I didn't draw a card. Silly me. And I have to ask for a pirate from Dave. I would like a pirate. I need a pirate. I am pirateless. My ship has no pirates. I genuinely need one. I'm going to challenge that because that's BS. Yeah, go take your bomb. You know what? I'm going to sink your pirate, the one I gave you at the beginning, because I was nice and I gave you that. Very well done.
Actually, we should. I'm thinking we should always the discard pile should be face down.
Yeah.
Oh, how come?
I think that makes sense, because then you don't know. You can't. You might be able to remember what was there, but I think keeping it hidden is, I think, a little better, because then people don't always know for sure what there was.
And it sort of gives a purpose for the Davy Jones's locker and that as well, because that's what tells you that that's the discard pile.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. My turn is over. It's over to you, Stu.
Ocean Man, take me.
I need to draw a card.
Treasure.
If you ask me for treasure, I will give you a map.
Can I, from you, Alex, have treasure?
No, you cannot have treasure. You can have a map. Have a map. Enjoy it.
Okay, thanks. Also, nope.
See, aren't you happy with your map?
I am very happy with my map. Thank you.
Okay.
This bugs me. There we go.
Treasure again.
You are, Alex, you are a dictator, a tyrant, a scallywag.
Okay.
And you're just not nice.
Stu, I want some treasure.
You want some treasure? I will give it to you if you say treasure.
Treasure.
Thank you.
Treasure.
and I have no money to.
I was gonna say you don't really have a way to challenge it one way or another.
No, I don't.
That's how you take advantage of the poor.
Yeah, and
you do get a coin for that though, right? Because no, yeah, you ask for treasure, so
yes, because he asked for the thing.
Yeah.
So he gets a doubloon. I'll give you a doubloon. There you go.
Yeah, thank you. And I get to put a nothing down.
Ooh, it's getting close. It's getting shifty.
Okay. I'm thinking that from the player who uses the cannonball card, for them to lose a card from their ship might be a little too much.
I mean, I don't have anything, and I haven't used a cannonball. And I've called both of you out on using cannonballs on me successfully. You asked me for something, right? Or no, you asked Stu for stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to ask you for a pirate. I do actually need a pirate, so if you could please and kindly present me with one, it would be much appreciated. Thank you. I will actually take that.
Cannonball.
Ah, damn. Well played.
So
that was mean.
Oh, your only card. Ooh.
Took my treasure. Should called you out on it. I was only nice to you people. Doesn't pay to be nice.
I don't get a doubloon.
No.
Oh, you don't get a doubloon?
No,
for
I don't get a doubloon. No, you only get a doubloon if you're the victim. Like if you successfully evaded it.
Oh, okay.
And who did I ask? I asked. No, I was the person that got asked. So it's Alex's turn.
Oh, okay. Wait, yeah, it was my turn, so it is now Stu's turn.
Oh, Stu. Okay, yeah, that's right. You asked.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, because I asked you for a pirate, and you gave me a cannonball instead. Rude.
Yeah.
I didn't even challenge it. I trusted you.
I was sure that there was going to be this spinner. I don't know.
I don't need treasure, but I really want more gold because I like gold.
You can ask for an island. I know.
Yeah, but I want the gold. I can't ask. Hey, Alex. Hey, yeah. You got any treasure?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's at the bottom of the sea because someone sunk it.
Can I have some treasure? If this is a cannonball, I'm gonna be so sad. Okay. I get a doubloon for asking. And I got a set of 4. What does that mean?
You basically turn them in and put them in the discard pile.
And that's it.
And you get
no, he doesn't get anything extra. He deserves nothing extra.
Oh, you should have looked at those. Look at those. Look at them all.
Huh. Oh yeah, you get a bonus.
So you get 3 doubloons in total. So you get 1 for the set, and then 1 for each of the matching flags.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 1, 2.
Yeah, I think that scoring is much better.
3. I agree. I like that a lot better, actually.
Instead of the 4 plus 1 each.
Because that means you get it's less awkward than just getting 4 randomly, because you could potentially get 5. So yeah, I like that a lot better.
Yeah, if you don't match anything, it's just 1 across the. It's just 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is still a nice boost, but it really incentivizes matching.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's my turn.
Yeah, and I asked Alex for treasure. What is that? Oh, it's pirate.
It's pirate. Do I want to? I guess I will ask Stu for a pirate. What's the hotkey for the main pointer? How do you get out? Like I press F5 to get the click, and then what do I press to get out of it?
F1. I think if you hit F5 twice, no.
No, it doesn't seem to work. Okay, so oh, I'm gonna just take that. Oh, okay.
Shoot. Wait, what are you?
Okay, so So I just took it. That's fine, and I discarded. So now I have to. So I'm going to actually discard this.
Oh, you can just discard stuff out of your.
And put this one in instead.
Okay. He basically just put one in that place, but if you do that, you just discard the thing that was there before. So you can't upgrade your pile that way.
Gotcha.
I
didn't know that.
Is that established in the rules anywhere?
Yeah, I don't know.
If you choose not to challenge them, secretly take the card without revealing, and then you may add a card from your hand to your ship, or send a card from your hand to Davy Jones' locker. Refer to ship section for further details on what to play.
I think it's you can play a card in your ship while sending the same type to Davy Jones's locker to replace it with the new card.
So we did establish that. Nice.
Yeah.
Wow, it's like these rules were written well. The rules writing is not bad. It's the we just need to get them up on a booklet format. Make them really nice. Because this is definitely late stages. It's very good.
Okay, whose turn is it? Okay.
I think it's mine.
I do believe so, yes.
I do believe so.
I do believe so. That's a right kettle of fish.
That was weirdly good. Treasure. Okay. Well, we know who has all the treasure. Stu. But I have to ask Dave. So, off to you. Do you have some treasure? And if you give me a cannon.
How many cannonballs are in the game?
2?
I think it's more than 2, isn't it?
Dang. Okay, you get to keep my coin.
We may want to reduce that for. Well, I mean, we're not playing with the number of cards in the deck per player. We're only playing with the coins. So
I personally wouldn't reduce it. I think 4 is an actually comfortable number because it gives. It always gives a bit of tension, and I don't think
it's 4 of 36 cards.
Yeah, I think that's perfectly reasonable.
It hasn't come up enough. It just happens to keep being me. But I don't feel like I'm being targeted in any way necessarily. I mean, I know you guys are targeting me, but clearly I've been the only one who has been bombed. Now I'm like paranoid because all of you guys don't.
So it's Stu's turn, I think?
Yeah.
Oh, is it mine?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I can't remember
Fancy
the
order.
That.
Oh, I actually get a coin because I did ask for the thing.
Hi, Rat. I can't ask David. Alexander Serpatowski, would you be so kind as to offer me a pirate?
I'll do one better.
I don't like the sound of that.
I'll give you something that that you really do want. I believe that you really want.
It's a cannonball. It's gonna be a cannonball, isn't it? Just whatever.
Well, he's not yelled cannonball, so. Okay, so it's my turn.
Because with the the Kraken, the way it is,
really
you are
matter.
forced to ask the other person every other round. So like right now, Dave has to ask Stu, but next round, Dave's gonna ask me. That's just
So
how it
it actually
rotates.
works out. It actually works out okay.
Yeah.
So Stu, do you have a pirate?
No.
You don't have to give me.
I feel singled.
Well,
I guess I can't really. Hey, listen. You don't pay attention to my mountain of gold. This is my mountain of gold.
there's
Dragon
only
over
4
here.
left, so there's absolutely no way for me to. I could try to, if I.
You basically have to challenge him right now because
I have to.
yeah.
Don't flick it.
Yeah, I can't get out of the flick. So yeah. So let's see what you got. Cannonball!
Oh, knock his treasure out.
My only
out.
treasure. Yeah. That hurts.
Yeah. Awesome.
That's what I get for being dishonest. Always be honest. Never lie. Only honest pirates persevere.
Okay, and so now I will do my set there. I've got my set. So look, I've got 3 hourglasses.
Oh my gosh. That's 4 coins for you.
Yeah.
So you get all the remaining coins.
I got all the remaining coins, and the game's over.
Yeah, that's game.
So he has 8, I have 11. Alex has like none. If I could count them.
So actually, the old coin count works just fine.
Yeah.
What do you mean the old versus the new?
Well, I mean, it's just that like the original, like the 24.
Oh yeah.
Gold for the 3-player game. I thought it was going to affect the number, like or changing the scoring, but I think we played at the bidding, like we definitely took the gold from the spinner more than we had in the previous version that we played, and I think we challenged each other a lot more, and so anyways, it seemed to work out just fine in terms of the number of goals. So I'm happy with the current numbers there, and I think
that playtime wasn't too long. Like it was bordering on getting lengthy. I don't think if it was a full 32 coin game, it would feel a little bit lengthy, but 24 coins is really solid for 3 players.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did so bad. I think I just played that terribly.
You weren't putting any cards down. Like you should at least put a card down every single turn.
I think I did. I feel like I did, unless I just forgot and I was being dumb. I might have just been doing that.
I feel like you weren't putting down a card every turn.
I might have just forgotten.
Yeah, it's like a bad turn if you can't put a card down, essentially.
I had some pretty bad hands, not gonna lie. Like I only had maps and treasure the entire time. I had 1 pirate show up. And then every time I did play something, you guys like threw a cannonball at me. So
there's only 6 cards left in the deck as well, so that's.
I definitely think I missed a few coin grabs as well when I asked you guys for things. I probably should have been closer to 7 points, and I probably would have had at least 1 or like I should have at least had 3 things on the plate by the end of the game.
Yeah.
I genuinely think I just played that terribly. I'm not even upset. Like, but I also, I definitely feel like if I did a re-round, I wouldn't feel so like, I don't know. This loss doesn't feel like I was gypped out of a loss. It just feels like I didn't pay attention very well.
Yeah. I get you.
I was so distracted just on the rules that I wasn't focusing on the actual game. But no, I don't even feel that bad because the game was so quick. It's like, oh, that's neat. Yeah, let's play another round if you want to see if I actually stink at the game. We have to play 3 more rounds before we determine if I'm not good.
I think it's enough.
Yeah, no worries.
What is enough for?
Cool. No, that was a good refresher. I need to get the card set up for print. Um,
So I love the spinner a lot more. I know you guys don't like spinners a whole lot, but I think that I actually like. It's gonna sound weird. I like not having to think about like where my piece is gonna go on here and just letting
No,
fate decide.
for the game itself. This
mhm.
is a people like spinning spinners, right? That's a fun thing to do.
The only thing I don't like about spinners is that they tend to be kind of chintzy, like they're not very high quality usually.
Yeah,
So
mechanically they're not the best. Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
Functionally they're great. I love visually what they do and how they handle. The only like good spinner I've really worked with is the Game of Life spinner. Um,
Oh yeah, that's a good one, eh?
yeah, that's a really really nice spinner. Every other spinner has been fairly disappointing. I'm trying to think of any other good spinners that come to mind. That
Well, we'll just have to make sure that this game has the highest quality spinner that money can buy.
yes, every spinner will be made from gold and steel and titanium.
Sorry, it's just
Handcrafted by dwarves.
Yes, handcrafted by dwarves, gilded by elves, on a mountain far, far away.
Each game is $1,000.
Yes. No, the game is $1. The spinner though,
Yes, that's right.
the spinner is
Oh,
spinners
$1
sold
less.
separately.
are you familiar with Galactic Cruise, the game Galactic Cruise?
No.
It's going to be on Kickstarter soon. It's some buddies of mine that are doing it, and it's kind of interesting. They just posted their fee structure, like what the various I can't remember what it's called when you pay
Galactic
money on
Cruise or Galactic
Kickstarter.
Cruise 2?
Cruise, just Galactic Cruise.
It's like
Uh,
a kind of an old-timey look to it.
yeah, it's Ian O'Toole's doing the artwork, and
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
saying, is
and
it Galactic Cruise 1 or like
it's the first one. It's the first game. Yeah, it's not two. There's no first one. This is the original, the only one. But yeah, it's they just posted their fee structure, the costing or whatever for the pledge the cost, and they've made a pledge level, couple of pledge levels where you can essentially pledge like something like $500 or $600 or whatever, and that gives you access to a free game of all their upcoming games. Like they're planning on making more and more games, right? And so if you like do this like extra boosted pledge level or whatever, you'll just get a free game. They're only offering that to like 10 people or something like that, but I just thought it was kind of interesting.
Hmm.
Get free games for life. Every game they publish, you get one. Essentially, if you did.
Early buy-in.
Yeah,
I'm having trouble finding it.
Oh, here, I'll send you a link.
it should be on BGG. They've been doing a great job. It's like gotten on the top of every list, and it's going to be a crackerjack Kickstarter. Like they're going to make $1 million or whatever. Well, maybe not. Numerous hundreds of thousands of dollars for sure, guaranteed.
Yeah, no, it looks really well put together. It looks like it has some history on it as well.
Oh yeah, I play
Visually
tested
it's
it
good.
numerous times over the course of its development life, and
I think I have
it's
play tested this game.
oh yeah,
This
I
looks
wouldn't be surprised.
it looks
I wouldn't be
vaguely
surprised
familiar.
if the because those guys uh, they're great at networking and community building and stuff like that.
Hmm.
They've got a very active Discord server and lots of really
Were they
passionate
at PAX
fans and
East?
stuff.
Or not PAX East, PAX Unplugged?
There's a good chance that if it wasn't them and themselves, a representative
Hmm.
was there because they've been pumping at that all the conventions and stuff. They were
Yeah.
definitely at the last. They were at the recent one, Tantrum Con,
Hmm.
and I can't remember where that is. Is it in St. Louis? Oh, I can't remember. and I know there's a Pros field in Minnesota. That's right now that they're at, or at least somebody is at. But that's Minnesota. That's very far away.
Yeah, because we just went to a Level Up Con just recently, so
Oh yeah.
that was in Philadelphia, like near or no New Jersey, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know that they're in Kentucky. They're based in Kentucky, so the chances of them, that's like, those cons are not a huge drive for them. So there's a good chance that I would suspect that they would try to be at every con they could possibly be at.
Gotcha.
So there's a good chance that you saw the game.
No, it looks vaguely familiar. Like I think I did come across this at some point. Um,
Mm.
it would not surprise me, but yeah, no, that's cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Anyways, yeah, I thought it was interesting that they're pre-selling all the games to people,
yeah,
essentially.
it's an
Games
interesting
that haven't even
concept.
been developed yet. Yeah.
It makes me a little like I'm thinking of that for myself, and I'm like, the logistics nightmare of that though would be a pain in the butt because, like, limiting it to 10 people isn't too bad, but if you go beyond 10, you're starting to get into some really, sketchy territory with,
Yeah.
like, oh no, what if they moved? How do we ship it to them? How do we reach out to them? How do like it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot of questions there. And it could be very expensive because what if they move to another country? Oh, great. Now we have to pay for overseas shipping or something. Um, but obviously, if someone's paying like $600, they're really invested in your company, so they're probably going to be in touch.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, they have a very, very active Discord
Hmm.
and Facebook group and that. So yeah, probably anybody
Yeah,
that's going to be that invested is going to keep in touch for sure. But yeah, well, yeah. I'm happy the way this played out. I think we were all having a good time playing it. I think this is going to be a good game, or it is a
yeah,
good game.
yeah. No,
I'm
I
excited.
like it. Again, yeah, it's just got to clean up the edge work on it, but I think Breakout Con will be a really good place to see how it does fares in the wild.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah,
and
for
that's
sure.
what I really want to use Breakout Con for. And Stu's going to be actually coming to Breakout Con with me,
Yeah, yeah.
so
No, that'll be fun.
yeah, I
What
think
I'm
it'll
thinking,
be.
I'm thinking about, it might be better for us to, because for something like this, that's pretty much, other than art, it's a complete game. There might be some
Hmm.
tweaks to the rules here and there, but it's not a. I don't know if it's. I'm just thinking, instead of the playtesting area, we set it up on one of in the gaming library in that big hall right beside the playtesting area.
Hmm.
Just kind of set it up and invite people to come and play, as opposed to it being for playtesting and feed. You know what I mean? Like, I feel that those tables where the playtesting goes on should be more reserved for more unfinished games,
Hmm.
if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We'd be taking up table space, but because we're kind of demoing it more than we're playtesting it,
Yeah, one of the
if
things
it
that
makes
I
sense.
would really want to play test is just the rules comprehension.
Yeah, yeah.
If that's the
Hand them
real
the
thing I
rules.
would want to review is just to see how
Yeah,
well the rules stand on their own.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and that goes for also potion commotion, and then really that's the state of all of the games right now are just in rules comprehension and making sure the rules are really tight. Artwork is something that we still need to work on, but yeah, I need to just get that established. Again, I was really hoping to do that January, but everything got pushed behind because of the printing disaster that is uh, my printer at the moment. So as soon as that gets
Uh,
fixed, I'll be able to start moving and grooving again.
so that's ongoing. Your printer is still close.
Well, yeah, it's so I actually have to fly out a mechanic to my location from the company to get this
Oh my
thing.
God.
Yeah, so basically, I have to pay for them to fly out, repair the thing. Hopefully, they can do it in one go, but they don't know if that'll happen. So if he has to stay for an extra part or something, then he'll have to fly out again at another time. And so yeah, no, my printer right now is current like my main copy printer is down right now, and it really sucks because it's going to take a hot sec for that to get reestablished. I have a very slow printer that works in replacement, but like doing large orders is extremely time consuming and just take like I have to manually feed this thing all the time. Whereas my other printer, it's much more automated. So it's like I have to baby it and make sure that it doesn't get jammed, it doesn't like blow up or whatever. It's just it's a manageable.
You can't just like let it run.
Yeah.
You have to actually be there.
Yeah. And so that's why like I have had a lot less free time this month. Because again, I've been just sitting at a machine making sure it doesn't jam, and it jams probably every like 3 reams of paper, which really sucks. So that's like 3 or 4 times a day. Whereas my other printer might jam maybe once a week at the most. So yeah, that's where the state of life is at the moment. As soon as that gets organized. Yeah. But it did give me time to work on the website, so that's good.
To get work that you can't do because you don't have a proper printer.
Yeah. I'll be ready once this printer's back in working order. So yeah, no, I've been slowly doing that kind of stuff. And
Alex, did you I posted a sales sheet for this. You didn't make any comments, and usually you have a lot of comments, but did you just pass it by or?
Oh, I did see it. I have not made any comments on it yet.
Okay.
It's functional. It's actually pretty decent. Just like reviewing it, the numbering is a little weird, or the numbers are really, they stand out.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a better way of the white discs is just a little too white.
Yeah, they stand out really strong. Otherwise, yeah, no, functionally it gets the job done, I think. It's really, we're just waiting on getting the artwork fleshed out. And
yeah, maybe I'll go with a tan color or something.
You could do a coin. You could put a coin there, but that might actually look like an asset. I would be
worried. And yeah. So I'll see what I can do. I'll try to fiddle with it and see if I
otherwise, yeah. No, they I do like how it's broken up though. You have information, you have details, and then you have the art assets. It's not overwhelming. I think this is the right amount of information.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Just really good. Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, it wasn't like enough that I was like, oh, okay, I need to go deep dive in this, but there was a few comments that I had in mind. I just wanted to make sure that that I could draft them up, and then I kind of forgot about them.
That's fine.
But I did see it. Okay.
Yeah, I may be posting that. I'm gonna fix those. Yeah, I didn't like the I mean, I like the fact that the numbers are there. I like the numbers, but I just the white background is just, I don't know. It's not. I'm not super happy with it. So yeah, I'll come up with something a little bit better.
Yeah, I don't know the answer right off the top of my head. I think also the text in the descriptor is a little tight, like the line distance from each other.
The line spacing. Yeah, that could definitely be.
Needs a little breathing room there, but otherwise most of it's fairly well put together. I'm not it's really like, I'm not too concerned about it, because as soon as we get proper artwork, then we'll really
start to redo it anyways. Yeah. Really coming up with the stuff. And I mean, the sell sheet's not really, that's more for like when you're kind of approaching as a publisher or whatever, but it's still a good
Yeah.
thing to have to get to
Oh,
show
absolutely, yeah, and just to
people the
communicate
game.
what it is. It's a sell
Yeah,
sheet,
yeah,
so it's to sell both the game idea, but also maybe direct people to signups and whatnot as well,
yeah, yeah.
just to explore. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I don't have any major updates for myself. I don't think we've done much to Potion Commotion. We did work on like some art assets for that, but I think we really just need to like Stu and I need to just sit down and hammer out the rest of the rule book, and then we can finish that. Oh, one of the things I do want to try out if we can, because I need to remember how I did this is Candy Critters. Because I made a micro change to this, and it was like such an obvious solution that I was trying to push away from, and then I didn't follow up to fix it, or write it down properly, or I did write it down. I just don't know
No.
where it is.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, it's somewhere in the ether of information, but I just need to do a little mental check on like, oh, what did I actually say on this? And now I
Yeah.
can't seem to find it. Oh, here it is. Where did we go? Is it this one? Because I know we switched from the cards to actual like little tokens, which ended up, I think, being a lot more accessible. The problem is it starts to get closer to Mancala, but the entire game itself is far enough away, and also Mancala is it's a public domain game. I'm not too worried about that.
No. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember that going with tokens instead of cards. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I do remember that.
I just want to make sure that it is actually the right. Is it this one? So this is a copy of the game, but I don't have the little tokens. Oh well. But yeah, I want to get these rules written up because once Candy Critter's done, it's like almost there. It literally just needs those rules written out. And I actually had a copy editor working with me, and I just haven't followed up with them because again, this month is gone,
It's
or
kind of
the
crazy.
past month. Yeah. Hoping to catch everything back up this month. So now I've kind of got in a routine again. We should be back on track. So
that one fellow that you commissioned the artwork for has a pretty successful and growing YouTube channel now.
who?
The guy you had do the artwork for Candy Critters.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, Alex is really, really talented. Like super skilled. And unfortunately, that also means he has no time for side projects, so you have to pay a lot to get his attention.
Right.
But yeah, I just have to get this all finished. And this is also a collab with Whitney as well, another member of the group. But she's actually back in school for like geology or something. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so many busy people. Everybody's back in school. The Scrapyard Wars guys are also back in school. But yeah, I have a group set up. I'm trying to remember what the major changes were with this because it was obviously it was just the pieces, but like what did I do? Because there's quite a few cards in this. And I think I made it just match 3 cards. Like you have to have, or yeah, you draw these 3 cards. I don't think it's like you have to align them anymore. It's more of just you have to have these 3 things in your in your bin. I'm pointing at my screen like you guys know what I'm talking about.
I mean, if we're watching the Twitch stream, then we can see it.
Yeah, you can do that. Where is Stu? Yeah, you never are logged on, so I can never invite you. I have been playing with the MetaQuest 3, and I also got to try out the Vision Pro. So those were fun things I got to do. That was at the Global Game Jam. So, you know what I might do is components. I'm gonna use the Go chips and then just color them. Because it's 4 cards, so 4 items to start with is how, or like 4 per space. That's how we start this off. This is actually much more closer to a toy game than it is. So like Mousetrap is a toy game.
Yeah.
So this game's like it's going to end up turning into a game that's much closer to being a toy than it is game. It's still got game in it. It's just because it has components.
What makes you say that?
Because it's gonna have to have a specialized board that is like custom made for this. So it becomes more of a toy product than it does.
Because you want to have like the Moncala divots.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because it's really the only comfortable way to like hold on to things or like have things.
Yeah.
And I'm just laying out these cards as templates for right now, just to show you what pieces or what the pieces are associated to. Oh, that's in the wrong space.
This table always upsets me.
Why?
Just
that was a good explanation.
It's just look at it. It's like phasing through itself.
Your explanation is deeply immersing, and
it just makes me uncomfortable. I don't know why. I don't have a reason. It just makes me upset.
It's amazing how it reflects the trees above it. Like it's.
I feel like these are some insecurities you need to work through, Stu. I'm sorry, I can't help you with those.
I don't want this table to exist. I want to smash it.
There is some deep-seated problems here that I, again, will not be able
just
to
look at the base. It doesn't look right. Like something's wrong with it.
What if the table
It's
said
like-
that about you? How would you feel?
Yeah, they're all stacked incorrectly.
I think the table would be completely justified in saying that.
Okay. I have.
It's been so long that I don't even remember how to play this game.
Good.
Yeah, it has been a while.
I'm going to make you guys play each other because I need to make
Okay.
up the rules as I go.
Oh, okay.
Not entirely made up, but they're going to be loosely figured out.
Gotcha.
Okay, so there's 16 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 10. Oh, wait. 10. How many cards are in the deck? Okay, so 4 so 2 Sugar Rush. And then 2 Sugar Rush, 2 Exhaustion. And I'm gonna randomize this, but I just need to set it out. 6 gold stars. Oh, this is a gold star. So this actually needs to be 3. This is 2. And then gold star, 6 stops, so 3 each. 3, 1, 2, 3. And 4 sharing, meaning 2 sharing on each side. And then finally we have 12, so 6 each of the colored. And is there the bag? Here we go. Pull one of these out. What container is the bag in?
Yes.
It's not dice. Checkers, miscellaneous tools. There it is. We have to make this thematic. Okay, and plop these guys in here. Plop these guys in here. And you will you'll place 4 items. We're gonna lock these in place. There you go. You're gonna grab from your bag and you're gonna put 4 randomized pieces in each of your spots. So you'll start from the left and put 1 piece and then fill up your thing until you have 4 pieces in each of your slots. So these little things.
So you want 4 pieces in each one of these?
Let me change the. There we go.
So we just put them out one at a time and then just keep.
Yeah, you put them one at a time and then fill those up like that.
How long do you put the chicken in the air fryer for your for the
What did you just do?
oh nothing. You want to put the chicken in the air fryer first.
Um,
There you go, Stu. Put you on the right side.
What's that?
I put you on the right side. Or the correct side. Do we have any colorblind people right now?
Okay, so now you messed
I
me
might
up.
be actually. No,
You
I'm
messed
not.
me
But
up totally. Why did you do that?
What did I do?
I don't know. You reset the game, and then that messed my camera up.
Oh,
I had a really good camera similarity, so let's switch away
oh,
from
I'm
that.
sorry.
the orange pieces look very similar to the pink pieces.
You might be colorblind. That's like
Like this looks. There is a difference. I can tell the
okay.
difference, but when they're stacked together, they look very similar.
Can I make the orange pieces a little bit darker? Is that better?
No.
Okay. Well, we're just go with the original.
Definitely not better.
I'll actually have the correct icons, but this was just for playtesting purposes. But we'll just have to keep an eye on for pink and orange. I'm going to turn off
There
the
we go.
snapping.
Now you were talking about wanting to eat the coins. These, I really want to eat these.
Snap.
It's like we worked together to make this game, and I don't even remember how to play it.
Well, if I remember the last time we played it, like all the action, everything we were doing was like we were changing everything about the game while we were playing it. So
Well, in
Yeah.
that case, I definitely don't remember. Because when
I
Alex and I were
enjoyed it.
working on it, like, how long ago did we work on this, Alex?
Probably 2 years ago now, maybe 3.
Jeez.
Yeah, this game has just been on the shelf for a while because they were going to self-produce it or publish it, but it turned out that was more complicated than they thought. So they're like, Alex, you can go publish it. And I'm like, okay. Okay, so with this game, the goal is to get rid of all of your combo cards, like these cards, and you have to match uh, the combination to get rid of them. So if you, for example, have 3 like this, you have a blue for sparkles, pink for spiral, and if you have all 3 of those matched up, this whole set gets moved over. You delete these, and then anything in your bin gets dumped into one of your opponent's side of their pile.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the fundamental part of the game. That's how you win, is by getting rid of all of these cards. I might actually drop this down to 3, because it's just a faster game that way. But I've noticed 6 is like when things get spicy, but I don't know if that makes a huge difference. So we'll just do 3 and see how it goes.
I don't know what any of the tokens do.
I will explain those in just a sec. Let me get rid of these 3. Cool. Okay, so when you there we go. There. So the tokens are Spiral Candy X and Sparkle Candy Clubs. Those are like point tokens. That's how you score in the game, and that's how you match those to get these. Gold Candy counts as either one of these. So it's just it can be sparkle or it can be spiral. Exhausted means you can land on a sugar rush. If you have a sugar rush, you skip over. If there's a sugar rush in the pile, you skip over that one. So it just immediately goes to the next pile. You don't put anything on a sugar rush pile. Stop, you place that in the opponent side, and they have to get rid of it with a sharing or a they have to get rid of it with a sharing token. I'm trying to remember, because now the sharing doesn't work the same way. So you have exhausted, which counters sugar, which allows you to move faster, and then sharing swaps sides. So you swap sides, or if you land
that's a good one.
Yeah, and if you land a sharing in your pile, you can get rid of a stop. I'm trying to remember if there was anything special about exhausted. I think exhausted just stopped sugar. So yeah, you can place an exhausted on a sugar high spot, and it counters the effect. And then yeah, stop just stops you from placing more tokens in here. Because now it's not dependent on how you grab them. You can actually move them in any order you want. So you can align it so that the sharing lands into your pile. Normally, all of these things don't do anything in your pile. The only things that matter are the sparkle candy clubs and the spiral candy axe. Otherwise, they just are filling up
And
space.
matching them to the cards.
Yeah. So you can put other things in those spots, but they just don't do anything. The only thing that does is the stop, which forces you to skip over your space if you don't have a sharing.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, a stop will... don't remember if we switched it over to this. I think it was a stop or an exhausted. No, I think it was stop, but there's too many stops now if we did this. Stop was supposed to stop you and force you to place your whole hand into that, but I think there's just too many stops right now. And this is the stuff that I need to reevaluate, because I know we made a bunch of notes on it. But yeah, so the exhausted and stop. Exhausted feels underutilized. Sugar high feels good. I think sharing is good. I think gold candy is good. I'm exhausted and stop needs a better and updated reaction. I think stop was if you place a stop, if you're the one who places the stop, it dumps your hand. But I think we switched that to exhausted. That's what it is. So yeah, if you place an exhausted, it'll stop your entire hand. So if I place this exhausted and I have 2 more tokens left or 2 more pebbles left, I put all 3 of them in there. That's what an exhausted will do. And the stop...
that sounds more accurate.
Yeah. The stop used to stop you from putting pieces in the other person's pile, or stop you from putting pieces in the pile. But I think stop is going to switch over to forcing you to stop at that space. But right now there's too many stops. I think stop needs to be reduced. Because
wait, doesn't that mean that exhausted and stop are the same thing?
Well, exhausted would be stop putting all of your stuff in. Stop would only affect if it's in the space already. So they're similar effects. I think they could probably be merged.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
So yeah. I'm going to... I'd like to give both of those functionality, but we might have to just reduce those. Yeah, I'm going to remove stop for right now and see how that plays. and just replace those with extra spiral and candy clubs. So 1, 2, 1. Because there's 3 stops on each side. Yeah. I replaced yours. Okay, so exhausted is going to allow you to stop your pile at a certain point. Like if you place the exhausted, the whole pile goes, or whatever's left over in your pile goes into that spot. And yeah, sharing, if you land a sharing down, you actually you steal the other person's pile, or you give you steal the opposite side's pile. So that's how sharing's gonna work. So if I place a sharing on my side, I steal yours. If you place it on the opponent's side, you have to give your own pieces over. Okay. Sorry for all the rules. I'm making notes of this time on paper. Okay, I think that's playable. I think that's a playable state. Yeah, and we removed the stops entirely. Goodbye. And then now you don't have to worry about... Nope, never mind. I still made it hard for you to see. That didn't solve that problem. Whoops. There we go. And then the skip one, you just skip over. You can't put anything on it. Unless it's an exhausted. Okay, so that's the rule set. And you'll just basically keep going around until you get rid of all 3 of your combo cards.
Okay.
And so, okay, so there's this arrow and then these arrows. So
so treat this as just one area now.
Mhm.
Here we go. So this whole thing is just one continuous space. So you'll place your pieces one piece at a time. So you'll basically grab a pile, put it off to the side, and then you'll place from the right. There we go, my dyslexic brain. From the right, you'll go around and place one pebble in each space.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Going around in a circle. You will skip your opponent's side.
Okay, that's what this is for.
Yeah.
I think it needs like a Dr. Seuss style arrow where it's just like stretching up through all these and going into them.
Well, that's what
well, I
this
mean,
arrow's for.
eventually, like, I mean, yeah, so this arrow here should look like these kind of, I guess it does sort of, but yeah, into the one without the 3 arrows. We don't want the 3 arrows.
Yeah, no, this needs to be merged down.
This arrow here wouldn't exist either of these 3.
Okay, who's going first?
But this arrow is good because it tells you that going to the.
I might flip the colors so that there's a pink arrow on this side and
a blue
arrow on that side.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because you want to put your own stuff in your own pile, but not opponents.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Which one? Are you going first or am I going first?
Whoever had candy the last.
Well, it wasn't me.
When was the last time you had candy?
I don't know.
Do truffles count as candy?
Months maybe.
All right, I'll just go first. So I just pick any pile.
Are you at 4 on each one? Yeah, you are. Okay. The angle of the camera I was at looked like you had 3. Yeah.
Can I put them in any? Can I put them in any order I like?
So yeah, you're gonna grab the whole pile, move it down off the table, like right here. Okay. Now you can actually sort this in any way you feel, and you can just place them out and like go around the table like that.
Gotcha. And I can only put one in here at a time, right?
Correct.
I guess that's a stupid question. Yeah. Okay.
So yellow is basically anything. It counts as either a pink or a blue. And you have pink and blue, so you only have one specialty.
Eh.
And there you go.
Can we get a turn exchanger?
Yeah.
There you go. Stay on there. There are many instances where I like TTS over playing tactile. I think this is one instance where that is not the case.
I very rarely like TTS over tactile. It's
Well,
actually
like,
more common that I like tactile over TTS, but it is there are some things that TTS does actually very well, like shuffling cards and randomly distributing stuff to people. But the things that it does come it is short on is sometimes the physics get in the way.
I would never use TTS to play like for pleasure. Just like,
Mm-hmm.
play like a published mod. I would never ever do that. People do
so if
that. It blows my mind.
I put sharing on a tile, what happens there?
You take
So
the
like if
one
I
that's
take this
across
off,
from it. So
so I would give
those.
him this pile.
No, you would take it. So that just goes right there.
And
Oh,
then I get this, right? On this side?
I don't believe
Yeah,
so.
yeah, you flip the piles. So
So yeah, I was right. He does get this.
oh,
Oh, is
okay.
that that
I didn't
one?
know
Oh,
that
the
was
green
already
one?
on there.
Or rather, it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I'm confused. Okay, so this was here. This was all here.
Yeah. So
And I
this
moved the
goes
sharing
here,
here.
and you'll flip
So
these because there's nothing else in there. And then you just continue as you go.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
But
got
because
it.
there was nothing in this pile, he only gets the sharing one.
Gotcha.
I am realizing that if you use an exhausted in a well-placed manner, you can actually fill up your entire bin in one go. Because if you place an exhausted in your finish bin and you have a bunch of pieces in your hand still, you could actually fill up your entire.
Oh,
Or
interesting.
it's basically a finishing move if you use that. So it's either I use tokens like this, like I use the little pebble things or whatever custom cut pieces I come up with, or I use a tray system where like I actually do a vacuum seal tray that is in the shape of a card. Um, but I have to have something that locks these into place.
Hmm.
So because they're over on his side now, does that mean that I don't move them anymore? Or do I just keep moving?
You keep going around in a circle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the only time you stop is if you haven't exhausted.
You know what? It's fine. Oh, I finished this one, by the way. So what happens with the...
So this whole pile goes into one of his spaces. So you get to dump all 3 of those into one of his. There you go.
Actually, that was stupid. Whatever.
Now, does that mean I stop there, or is it only if I place one there?
It's only if you placed one there.
Okay.
So the Sugar Rush used to work a lot more effectively as a card. I think it's really hard to see it as a pebble because you would actually skip this one because this is a Sugar Rush.
Oh, so I go here. Oh,
no,
yeah,
you would
so
move
these...
this blue one the other way around. Yeah, like that.
Oh, all right, okay.
But I'm thinking a Sugar Rush might actually, when you play the Sugar Rush, I might make it so if it is this token system, it only affects the tokens you're playing and not what's already been played. So if you play a Sugar Rush, you just skip to the next one.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Just like the way the exhausted works, it's only if you play it.
Yeah, I think it
and the swap is the same way. The sharing is the same way. It's when you play it, you do the thing.
I think it has to be that way because otherwise it's just too convoluted.
Yeah.
So if I put an exhausted in my bin here, would that mean I could put 2 pinks on there, or?
Correct.
So what happens if I put a Sugar Rush here?
That'll skip you to the next one.
So I'll skip my end zone?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't want that.
Because that would be considered placing a piece in the end zone as your Sugar Rush. So yeah, you've put a.
So if I did this.
Yes. So you have a pink, you have a pink, and you have a blue. That counts as a successful move. It was you, I'm assuming, placed your exhausted as your player piece. This immediately gets.
That seems.
And this gets dumped into their side.
That seems unfortunately strong.
Yeah, that's what I was seeing. I was like, that is very powerful. It would definitely make the 6-player or 6-piece version much better.
So many pieces. I'm sorry, David. Can we turn off locking?
I think I did.
So I don't know. Now, does this? Okay, so if the first thing I do is do this, and that immediately.
Yeah, that immediately goes.
And then the rest of it all comes to me, huh?
Yeah, I can't do that.
Well, if you started with the black one, you could
that's
actually...
what I was. Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Oh, okay.
So
if you start with the black one,
and then
this whole pile
here
is now just you get to dump this entire pile into Stu's side.
Yeah, but do I get to I don't get to close out a second thing?
No, you only get the one. So it might actually be more beneficial for you to make 2 rounds around the table than it is to just dump all of it on Stu's side.
Yeah, exactly. So let's say I had these 3 here.
So you definitely got the 3 there, yeah. So you,
yeah.
Cha-ching. And then this is going to go off to the side because this will happen at the very end of the turn.
Okay. And then I will just kind of do one of these. And this one will go here. So
this would go here, yeah. Because you just
go there.
You just put this pink here.
Okay, so no, then I'll take that pink back and I'll put this here.
Mm-hmm.
And now I get these over here.
Yeah.
And then now this pink goes here. Orange is the sugar rush. So if I put this here, then it skips, and I put it over here now.
Bless you.
Oh. What?
Stupid.
You just end the exhausted right where it started. You had perfectly the amount for 1 round to go all the way around.
Yeah, I guess so. But the sugar rush, I can choose to use the sugar rush or not. Otherwise, it would.
Oh, you have a sugar rush. Yeah, that would push it there. So yeah, that's how that would go.
In here or in here?
No, it'd go into your bin.
Oh, so the exhausted does go in with it.
Yeah.
What does it do in the bin?
It's just nothing.
And how do you push it out?
When you get a match, all 3, you'll put the whole.
Oh, so it doesn't prevent you from putting more.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't have a minimum of 3 things that you can put in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Can you put any token in the bin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to put something in your end zone, no matter what. If you pass it, that is. So it seems like the exhausted kind of deplete themselves, especially if they get all caught up in the end zone. So
well,
they
shouldn't this one be here?
No, because he exhausted in the end zone, so both of them
get
dumped in here.
Both of them. Okay, yes, okay, yeah.
So it's almost a self-correcting issue where, yeah, it is super powerful, but if you're stuck with placing that exhausted too late, you have removed 3 exhausted from the field. There's only 1 left. So you almost have to play around utilizing the exhausted card.
Okay, so
Yeah, you probably want to grab that blue one. Or the pink. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I don't think it matters.
So what happens if there's a sugar rush and an exhausted on the?
Oh, you have a skip right here, though. Oh no,
Wait.
never mind. It's only if you play the skip. So
Yeah.
my bad.
So if I play a skip here, does that push the blue one past?
So the skip skips the one that you're going to place it on. So if you're placing that here, it'll go to the next one, and blue will be up here.
Oh, okay.
So if you place blue here, you'll skip your area, and the skip will end up in here.
Gotcha.
I think this is much simpler now, which is better because it is a very simple looking game. Like it aesthetically, it is very like young, attractive game, like a game for younger kids. But it is fairly complicated, especially to explain. So I'm just trying to find a good balance between that complicated, but also match the actual aesthetic of the game. Nice. Stu's only got one more set left to win.
Which I think means if...
Yeah,
I
I think
think in this setup, 6 might actually be a better number to work with because this would be a very, very fast game if you guys did 3.
Yeah.
I mean, you have the flexibility to play it, but
some of this happens right away.
yeah. Yeah, so
I never put these.
Oh, whoops, yeah. So yeah, dump those somewhere and then dump these somewhere.
I definitely think these need to have... It's going to cost a bit more, but I definitely think these need to have a ridge of some sort.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this
No,
is
it
going to
needs a
get
tray.
too heavy. Yeah.
Or cups or something.
Okay, now I've forgotten which file I was taking from. I think it's this one.
I feel like the tokens feel a lot better than cards, like moving the cards around the table.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this were tactile, it would definitely be a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
So when I place a token in here, it just pushes the exhaust out.
Well, the exhaust isn't taking up a space.
Take all the tokens out of the bin and put them aside, and then when you finish your turn, then you place them on, in one of my buckets.
Yeah. So you'll do this, and because that's actually just game, you would win.
Yeah.
But yeah, in a normal turn, you would continue placing your tokens out.
Gotcha.
These pebbles or whatever they are.
I had one more to go. Yeah.
I think there's still room for the stop one to exist.
Well, you'd have to figure out a maneuver for it.
Mm-hmm.
I would honestly say I don't know if it necessarily needs to be in there. I like I wouldn't say it's simple, but I like where it's at in terms of complexity. It doesn't feel overly complex,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't feel so simple that you can just brainlessly go, but like ignore
There is a
everything.
little bit of thought of what you're trying to grab and where you're trying to place it. Yeah. I think 6 is still a safe number for like a full game, and 3 is like a short game. I do like how you can adjust the time of this game based on how many of those randomizers you play with. Because it's really just a point system. It's just, you know. I think there needs to be more shares.
Yeah, that's a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
I really like that.
I think shares and skips I could comfortably add like 1 or 2 more. I think exhausted is fine with the amount that there is. 4 is fine for exhausted.
And I would almost
maybe reduce the yellow ones.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I feel like I think you could reduce it by at least 1, maybe
Yeah.
2, because I don't think there needs to be 4 of them. Because it's very easy to have a yellow at all times. Like I think 2 out of the 3 that I won had at least 1 yellow.
Yeah, I think making yellow a little bit more sparse. So yellow, I would say 1 or 2 per side.
How many is there now?
Huh?
How many is there now?
I think there's 3 per side right now.
Wow, okay.
So there's 3 here, and then I think...
Yeah, 3 is definitely too many.
Yeah. Because it's pretty easy to get your matches already. And the yellows just make it incredibly easy. I think exhausted is good at... exhausted is good at 4, so 2 side each. Because it's not overkill, but it's also not under, like, it is a speeding up mechanic, especially if you utilize it to dump a bunch of tokens in the end. But because whenever you do this, you have to throw it onto the opponent's side, so it's not like you can abuse it to just get your entire pile in one go. Share should definitely be 3 per side at the minimum. And then skip should be 3 per side. Minimum. Okay. Yeah, I think that's actually a really good state for this game to be in. I don't know whether or not the spiral candy clubs and again, I don't know if the cards are good or if I should just do physical like things like this, but I like seeing everything in front of you. Like I'm imagining these being in like little cups or whatever, and it'll be very easy to like pull this out, put it to the side, and then see what colors you have to work with. Whereas if you have a pile of cards, you have to pick up the pile of cards and fan through them.
Hold them in your hand, yeah. Well, yeah, you could even just take the tokens and put them in the palm of your hand and kind of sort through them that way, you know.
Yeah, so I think the go-to way is going to be tokens still.
Yeah.
And
but they could be different shape. They could be different shapes.
Yeah.
Even, you know, they don't have to be all circles or whatever.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I was gonna make them the shapes that the little icons on the cards are.
Yeah.
Or like maybe print those icons onto the onto like little wooden pieces or something.
Yeah.
But I think this is a much
acrylic,
better state.
acrylic, some kind of acrylic piece would probably be something that has a clinky sound when you.
Yeah.
Might be nice, but that's probably expensive.
Yeah. I think the most important part here is going to be making the tray that these like fall into, or the like the
Oh,
container, and then
yeah.
also those like pieces. I think everything else about this is done, and then just writing up the rule set to match this.
Yeah.
Could you
Which
do it like the tray, like probably make the box too big though. I was thinking make the box the tray
I
and then
actually
just
was looking into that. I was thinking of doing the bottom of the box as the tray, and it would have the inserts in there, and
yeah.
then the inside of the box would be hollow, and all of the tokens and the rules could just kind of fit in there, kind of jumbled.
Oh,
And then
yeah,
when you open it all up, you just flip the box over, and the box is the game.
yeah, yeah.
Um, I think because that would just be a plastic insert, and then you would have just cutouts in the box, like it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8.
Well, you wouldn't. That'd just be one. That wouldn't even have to be that big.
Yeah, yeah. It would just be like one cutout here, one cutout here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, really 12 cutouts, which could pretty much, once you're customizing the boxes, that would be a pretty easy thing to construct. And then again, the plastic inserts that would slide under the box, that would be incredibly easy to manufacture. Vacuum sealed stuff is like dirt cheap.
Yeah, that's
Um,
perfect. And the box is the game is a perfect provides a perfect kind of toyetic quality to the whole experience.
mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, and I think that would feel very solidified. I'm imagining the way I probably end up going is it's gonna feel a little cheap, just because the cardboard box might not be super sturdy, depending on.
Mm,
I
yeah,
I, I would want to invest a little more into the quality of the box if it is also the board.
yeah,
Um,
sure. It's got to hand up. It's got to stand up to
yeah,
repeated play. Yeah.
yeah, you can't make it like a cereal box, for example, because that would feel just too. But honestly, if you make the inserts in such a way, the insert would actually make the box fairly rigid. So it could actually
Hmm.
be fairly thin cardboard for the box. Hmm. Because yeah, if the insert aligns with the bottom of the box and the box is only like an inch thick, maybe not like half an inch thick, it's really it just has to be the thickness of one of the pieces and then the booklet itself, um, and then just have a little extra room.
Yep.
Cool. Well, now I have to do
All,
rules
all,
writing.
all the pieces can just go in the little divots.
Yeah, yeah. And then like when you purchase the game, it'll just be like a little baggie that fits like under this section, like in the middle, because like imagining these will be the divots, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
in this section you'll just have the that's like where the pieces will actually be stored. It just would
The
be a little
storage
baggie.
area. Yeah, yeah.
And rules
Yep.
books are so flat that it doesn't really matter if it. Yeah, yeah. This will be a
Yeah.
fun like engineering project, like an actual like engineering a toy kind of.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but cool, awesome. Thank you for playing that again. I'm sorry that it's so jumbled, but I'm just trying to comprehend what this game is because I keep forgetting how to play it.
No, it's
Uh,
fine.
awesome. Well, I know it's getting pretty late. I don't know if you guys want to do any more games or if you're just ready to head off. I know it's like almost 10.
I
Yeah,
do
I
have to
think
go to bed for work tomorrow.
Yeah.
yeah, it's probably should call it a night as well.
But next week, maybe we'll play test a different game. I have one game in the works that I might try to bring to the table, but I don't know.
Ooh,
I might hold off if anybody has anything else. I'll be happy to wait.
Yeah, no, probably have something.
Um, MCC might have some updates. We're working on some new classes for that game. So
gotcha.
yeah. But yeah, it got some really good reception at the last convention we went to. So it's a full that's definitely going to be hitting Kickstarter by the end of this year.
What is that?
Tiny Commanders.
Oh, the Tiny Commanders.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's very exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing that hit Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that is the artwork started for that yet? Or?
Oh yeah. We've got
Oh, okay.
artwork in the works. There's we're basically finishing up rules, and then we're going to send that off to the copy editor to get those punched up and then sent into printable format. And I might even have a version of it for Too Many Games.
Nice.
And yeah,
right.
I really have to go through all of our games. One game that's been neglected is Dwarf. What's it called?
Dwarf.
Oh, that-
For some reason, I was like a Dwarf Fortress.
Yeah,
No,
Oh,
Dwarf Fortress.
Yeah,
Dungeon
that PvP,
Dwarves.
is that PvP
Yeah,
movement?
yeah, it's like a MOBA.
Yeah, that I don't know.
I think that one just needs more characters, honestly. I think what's it's running into mechanically, I think it's balanced. I think it needs to be unbalanced by having more options.
Yeah.
Because right now it feels far too equal. And one of the things I had in my last feedback was like, it almost doesn't matter what I play. It will balance itself out because it's so perfectly balanced right now. So even if I like, as long as I stick to a strategy, if the person challenges that strategy equally, there is no way to gain an advantage. It'll like you'll win by 1 point after 30 minutes of going back and forth. But
yeah, we can.
Yeah, that game I think honestly just needs some. It needs a balance breaker, either like a special ability that each character gets, or more characters so that you can really start swapping up the strategy.
I would just say more characters. I don't want to start adding more mechanics. I'd rather just start. If we are going to go back to that, I'd rather just add more variety.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Cool.
I do apologize to dip out so suddenly. I gotta go to bed for work tomorrow.
Yeah, no worries.
Hey, you and your day job and making money like a normal person. What a stable and responsible human being.
No, the more time goes on, the more I'm like, you know what? Maybe universal income is more and more appealing.
Some UBI.
It's the answer of the future. Universal basic income is 100% the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, never mind. I'm not gonna shit talk my job while it's on stream. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay, sounds